Okay, next one I want to do is down in this bottom bar, I want to get rid of Design by Elegant Themes powered by WordPress, and I want to replace that with a copyright statement, all rights reserved, and 3 links: sitemap, terms of use, and privacy policy. So to do that, we'll come up here and hover over your website name, come down and click Theme Customizer. And I'm going to come over here and scroll down so we can see. And we'll come up here and click Footer, and then click Bottom Bar. And down here where it says Edit Footer Credits, anything you type in this box is going to show up down here. So if I type in Bright Brain Creative, you can see it shows up down here. And if I delete it, it goes back to the default text. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. We're going to go to the dashboard. We'll come down to Pages, click Add New. Come down to the content box and click in there. And we need to type a copyright symbol. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. I'm going to open tab. Go to Google, type alt code for copyright symbol, and it should be the first result that shows up. And you can see the alt code for the copyright symbol is hold and press the alt key and type 0169. So I'm going to close this, come down here, and I'll press and hold the alt key, type 0169. And you see the copyright symbol pops up. So I'll hit spacebar, type in the year, name of your website, and period, and then all rights reserved. Next, I'm going to hold down the shift key and type the vertical line, sitemap, shift key, vertical line, terms of use, and privacy policy. What I want to do is I want to turn these 3 into links. So I'll highlight sitemap, come up here, click the insert link key, and I'll click \sitemap. Then I'll apply the link. And what this does is when I finally do create the sitemap page, this will automatically link to it because I already have the subdomain sitemap. Okay, so we'll do the same thing for these 2. This time I'm going to use a keyboard shortcut. I'll press and hold the Control key and click the K key. \terms. Apply the link. Control K. \privacy. Apply the link. Okay, now what we want to do is we're going to come over here and click the Text tab. And this is the text editor. This is where you can type HTML. We're going to highlight all this. Right click, copy. Go back to the customizer, come down here, right click, paste. And now you can see we have our copyright, all rights reserved, and these are all links. So when we make the pages, these will automatically link to those pages. Now we'll go back to the footer menu. And next what I want to do is I want to add a secondary menu up here above our main menu that has our phone number and our email. Oh, one more thing I want to show you before I do that. If you click on footer elements, you can get rid of these social icons by unchecking this box. And you can see they're gone now. I'm going to keep those there though. So go back here. Go back to the main menu, and I'll scroll up. And now I'm going to go to Header Navigation, and I'm going to go to Header Elements. And right here is where we're going to put in the phone number and email address that will show up in our secondary menu bar above this main menu bar. So I'll put in the phone number. And email address. And if you want, you can show social icons. I'm not going to. So now I'll go back here. And now we need to go to secondary menu bar. Click that. And here's where you can change the text size, the letter spacing, make it full width, the color of the menu bar. I'm going to make the color the same color as this right here. So I'll click Colorzilla, and I'll click here, and I'll come over here, highlight that, right click, and paste. And that's the same color, 174775. Click out here, and you can see it changes it. I'm going to make the secondary menu bar full width as well. Everything else is fine. Text color will be white. Text size is 12. I'll make that 14. There we go. Okay, you can't see it yet because I have to publish. Once you're done making changes, you hit publish, and that'll publish your changes. And now if I get out of here, you see it shows up. That looks good. I changed my mind. I don't want the text here to be quite so large. So I'll go back to Theme Customizer. Header navigation. Secondary menu bar. And I'll undo this. And there we go. It takes it down to 12 pixels. Now I'll publish it. And I'll close this. There we go. Now the last thing we need to do for the home page is we need to add our logo. We don't want the Divi logo here. So in order to do that, we'll come back to the dashboard. I'll leave this because I don't need this anymore. So I'll just click this off. And we'll come down to Divi, Theme Options. And right up here is where we upload our logo. So we'll come over here to the right, click the Upload button. Come up here, click Upload Files. Click Select Files. And I'm going to navigate to my website folder. And here's my logo image folder. And here's my logo. So I'll select that. Click Open. And if you come up here to the right, you can see that my logo is a PNG file. The reason I export it as a PNG file is because I want it to have a transparent background. If I export it as a JPEG, the background would be a color, it wouldn't be transparent. It would either be white or whatever color the background is. That wouldn't be a problem here because my primary menu bar is white. But let's say my primary menu bar was blue or red or some other color besides white, then you would see a rectangular white background if I export it as a JPEG file. So you want to make sure your logo is a PNG file and make sure the background is transparent. Once your logo is uploaded, you come down here to the bottom and click Set as Logo. Come up here when you're done, click Save Changes. And now if I go back to the home page and exit the Visual Builder, it'll refresh the page. And here you see my logo. Now what I want to do is I want to make the primary menu bar full width so that my logo will be over here and my navigation links will be over on this side. So we'll come up here, come down, click Theme Customizer. And we're going to come down and click Header Navigation, click Primary Menu Bar. And this is where you can change all the different aspects of your primary menu bar. Right up here, Make Full Width, I'm going to check this box. And now you can see the primary menu bar is full width. My logo is over here and my navigation links are over here. Now what I want to do is I want to make this primary menu bar a little bit less wide. So I'll go over here to Menu Height. I'm going to click and drag to the left. And as I do, you can see the menu bar is becoming smaller. I'm going to take it down to, I'm going to type in 50. There we go. Now I want to increase the size of the logo. So I'll come over to Logo Max Height and I'll click and just drag to the right. And as I do, you can see the logo is increasing in size. And I'm going to take that up to 85. There we go. Everything else is fine. The text size is fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to header navigation, and I'm going to go up here to header format, and I just want to show you what you can do is you can change the header format up here. So if I want to, I could center the logo and have the navigation links underneath. I could center logo inline and have the navigation links on either side. I could also do a slide in. So I come up here to the hamburger menu and my navigation links slide in from the side. And I can also do full screen. If I click here, you can see my navigation links are full screen now. And here's my secondary menu bar information. You can also hide navigation until scroll. So once I scroll, that's when it appears. And when I come back up, it disappears. I'm going to keep it at default. I like how that looks. And I'm going to go back here, go back to the main menu, and there's other things you can change about your home page. So once you're done with your changes, click Publish to save. You'll click this X to get out of the theme customizer. Before I do that, I just want to show you something. If you come down here to the very bottom, you'll see it says Hide Controls. If you click that, it'll hide the theme customizer and you can see your home page as a full screen. And then to open the theme customizer again, just click this button and the theme customizer is back. So now I'm going to close the theme customizer. And there we go. Congratulations, you just created a beautiful, modern, and professional looking homepage. Way to go. So right here you can see our beautiful header. We have a nice button with some animation effect there. Parallax effect on the header. Here are awesome features section. We have this cool animation so the box shadow appears. And also the background changes color and the text color changes as well. If I come down here, we have another beautiful parallax effect with the color overlay. Here we have our optimized for speed section. Our title slides in. We have this cool bar graph. These circle counters, really neat. In the testimonial section, we have our nice domino effect with the testimonials. Down here, our team section, we have some cool animation. And when I hover over each one of these, they pop up. We have our nice blog section. With our post sliders, you can navigate through each blog post. Down here we have some beautiful parallax background again with a color overlay and a nice contact form. And our submit button, the border changes color when we hover over it. We have this awesome full width map, and if I click on the map pin, our company name and phone and email show up in the info window. And of course we have a professional looking footer with our contact information, a short about us section, our navigation links, and stay connected, and our awesome social icons.